Hey, hello there, it's Mike here. Welcome to another edition of Blitz Tank Stats Challenge. Today we're going to be doing some more challenges. It's Wednesday night, as I said, I'm trying to keep going with these challenge streams. So hopefully somebody will join me as we go through the night. But got lots of T9s for you today. We're going to start with the second round. We're going to have a quick look on the old website. Let's have a quick look. Let's show you the ones that we're going to be doing. Let's try and find the right button. Just go to the second screen. Here we go. So we're back on the website. I've just loaded up my stats. We'll go to the challenge page. We'll see if we can show just the ones that are registered and the ones that are in play. We've got tier 9 spot kill, which we're in the second round for here. It looks like Lieutenant General Maverick Steele's already played, so we should be able to get a result on that. I've got a score of 12 to beat by the looks of things. So it's not blind, this one, we can see what's going on. And then after that we've got this tier 9 all-rounder, and this one is blind. I think Terry Nix has already played, so we've got to play one of each type of tier 9 tanks, so we'll stick with tier 9 tonight. I'm going to start with the scout one, I think, so we'll go on to the challenge itself, and we can click on our battle, and we'll hit start, and it'll be all ready for us to go and play. So it's just a case of switching into the game. It's a spot kill, isn't it? It's a tier 9, so yeah, I think we'll go with the Vickers Cruiser for this one. So we'll switch into the live scene. Hopefully we've got two tier 9, so we'll start with the Vickers and we'll see, maybe have a go on the Batchat as well. Let's see how the Vickers plays. We did quite well in it last time we played, just a couple of nights ago I think it was. So we've not played on this account today, so we shall see how the MM sits. We're on Normandy. There's no tunes, which is good. And we're bottom tier, although there's 4 tier 10s. Anybody I know? Nobody particularly. So it's a spot kill, so the name of the game is we need to get some spots in. So we'll start with a run up to the windmill. Oh, bad driving. We can hopefully spotted 1, 2, one there, 3. It's been spotted by somebody up on that right hand side there, aren't there? C57's all on his own down here. I think the right place to try and push through. Got Fu right. Oh, no damage to him. Unbelievable. Let's get a shot on his back corner there. If we can. Shows a bit more grill. Gonna go down the side. I've got enough to get hold of him there. Not quite. Just can't go quite to get the angle there. Come on, let me get the kill. Yes. So we've at least got the kill there for the first. Use our spots count as 2, which is what we're interested in. Try and finish him off. Oh. Managed to get through that M103 there somehow. Let's see, 57's having a good look at this. Let's back off and managed to get a shot in there. I'm not sure where their last tank is. It's Sheridan. Let's keep getting shots into this guy. It's history. Try and put some speed on. Get away from that 103. We can try and go and finish off the Sheridan on the top. Leo's got the same idea. Yeah, there you go. All gone. We've got a win. It's a nice start. A nice start to the stream as well. I don't know how we did on the old spot kill side of things. We've got some good hits going in there. It has got a good gun, the Vickers CR. A bit too good really for its it's started out up, and it I think it has been nerfed a little bit, but it's still pretty up as it is. So let's have a look. Sorry, what do we get there? We didn't get any spots. No, that means I got spotted up, so that's not a great start then. We'll go and switch over, have a quick look at the website again, and see exactly what we got. It means we only got 1 kill, I think, so that's probably just 4 points. Just going to confirm that there. Here we are. Use the reload. Reload our stats in. Yeah, so it's just the 1 kill, so we got 2 points. So, not a great start. I thought we'd done a lot better than that, but we didn't. We must have got the spot stolen by other people, which is a shame. We'll go straight into the next battle though. Well, hit go. See how we get on. We're on mines. It's an encounter battle. I remember to set it to encounter today. You always have to remember to do that. Give yourself as much chance you can to kill people. Again, this is a good map for getting the spots in, definitely. I know I did this on the just whether they've got into position to vaporize you when you go through. I'm going to try it. They weren't quick enough, were they, to get into position? Just puts them in a bad place. They've got 4 around the back there. The IU's running. The TDs, they're all around that side there, so interesting to see where the TDs are. There's at least one there. He's holed himself up there. He's going to wait for me. Another shot there. Still waiting for me. IS Force there. The WT somewhere around. Don't know if he's there or not. The Emil's coming back. There is Mr. WT. Emil's coming this way. Question is, he's gone over there, hasn't he? It's in a nice position. Get some shots in on him. Shut that top rim. Now if I can go around the back of these two guys, we've got a chance, haven't we? Oh, no way. That was our last remaining guy doing there. Not doing very well. We'll finish that guy off. We've got a chance. We've got a kill in. It's just that WT to worry about now. Gonna go and try and get him. There he is. Didn't quite manage to kill him there. But I think I knew I had time in his gun reload. So it worked out quite well. Wow, a decent amount of damage, 3955. Managed to farm some. Which worked out well, didn't it? It must have been a better game in terms of spot kills there, I think. Just only one again. It's unbelievable, really. That's the RU, I guess. The TDs. What did we do in terms of... we got 3 kills, so that's not too bad, is it? That's 4. That should give us 8 points. We'll just go and check that there. We'll go and check on the second screen. Close this one off. Reload again. Make sure I'm coming quickly. We'll go and have a quick look. Yeah, so it's 12-10. So we've got two pretty good games there. Much better than I normally do, to be fair. So it's down to the third one though. I could still mess it up. So we need at least 2 spots. I think we'll win on damage if we go for damage. So I could probably YOLO in, but we'll see how we get on. We'll go back to the live scene again, and we'll hit battle. See where it takes us. Another offer. Keep giving us offers. Start a Jag 8.8 for 5,000. Not a bad deal really. I've been saving a bit of gold up for something to buy, but not really into TD, so we'll give that one a miss for now. Which map is it going to be? Where are we going to one? Faust. And we're bottom tier again. No platoons though, which is good. And we've got anybody we know? Not particularly. A little slow start though. I wonder if that's why I didn't get the this T62 is going to get all the spots. No, come back. I'm going to go up here. It could be a bad decision. Jesus. Oh, not going well. Get out of there. What? Seriously? Wow, what happened there? Oh dear, that was quick, wasn't it? I could see them there, not couldn't do a lot about it. I don't know what happened with the rolls. Maybe I don't know why I did such a low amount of damage on that WZ. It must have been. I must have switched ammo. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I notice it quite a lot nowadays. The ammo gets switched quite often when you get an ammo rack. It switches your whatever you're on your AP always onto HE. Never switches onto APCR. In fact, with one tank, I think I've even stopped stocking. I've even stopped stocking HE on a particular tank because every time I play it, it always gets switched to HE every time I get shot, essentially. Right. Question is, did we do enough on this one to get these ones? Let's have a look at detailed. Yeah, we got 3 spots and we got a kill, so that should give us the game for this one. I'm not sure how we did in terms of damage. I don't think we did a lot. I'm going to go and claim these while we can, and then at least we'll get a few extra bits and pieces. I've not got the battle pass this time. It is good value, but I'll say I don't really need it much more camo to be fair. Decided to have a month off. Not been playing much really. Let's take some containers, get a nice avatar. Not much use to any with the avatars, but we'll go and have a quick look now and see that final score on the website. The result has come in, I think I heard it ping. Yeah, we can see it here. So finishes off at 1812. The bot sends notification. I don't know if I've shown you that on stream before. Let me go and have a quick look at that. See if we can. Yeah, we've got 18. Yeah, so we did do too bad. That's a good, nice three wins in a row, which is good. I'll take that any day of the week, really. We'll go just have a quick look on Discord here. You can see this is the bot, and when you're playing in these challenges, if you register with the bot on the site, he'll give you updates about what's going on, essentially. So you can see, as you see here, I've got various ones coming in. This is when I started the different things. Yes, well, it's yesterday actually. Yeah, we did a Super Scout T9. We started it. Victory's mine T9. The Super Scout we just started there. When it basically tells you it started, and then you can click on them, and it will take you to the site and directly to the challenge page. So it's a nice shortcut. It reminds you when you need to play, so it'll tell you when. It'll tell Lieutenant General Maverick Steele there that he's been beaten. Or if he'd have won, then it would tell him he's into the next round, essentially. So if you are playing in the challenges, it's well worth registering with the bot. It keeps you up to date. Okay, so I think it was the all-rounder, wasn't it? Next, let me just go back. Let me just go back to the website again. And go back to the challenges themselves. I've done well to get into another one there. We'll go to challenges, and we shall say look at the ones we're still playing in. And it's all round. It's the first round of it, so we've not played any matches in this, but Terranix has actually played his. So let's go straight to the challenge page again, and we just need to remember to start the matches as we normally do. There we go. Wait for it to turn to recording, and it has done. So this is an all-rounder we'll be playing in here. So it's a case of playing one of each different type of tank. So you've got a light, medium, heavy, and AT, and it's all tier 9. And the idea is to get as much damage as possible. It's a shame I couldn't use one of those tier 9 light games from that previous challenge. 4K would have been very nice. So we all started off here. So the question is, it's just to play. So we'll go ahead and we'll play. Might as well play one more game in the Vickers and see how we get on. It's all ready to go. We'll hit play. Hopefully it'll be kind to us again. We've had 3 wins in a row now. It looks going to turn. I can feel it. It's going to take a while. Yeah, it's looking for some special chickens for the on the MM. We're on Wintermelon Covert. We're top tier, which is great. The last 3 games we were bottom tier, weren't we? Which is excellent. There's a couple of non-clans on the opposition. We've got one non-clan. Nobody that I know. So this one is not about spotting; it's about damage, basically. But they've got a Batchat and a T30 and STA, so I think they will possibly come this way. I always like to take the central mound here. The E50 there. Now, we need to tell them to go to the middle, because if they're coming up behind me, we're going to get into trouble if they don't cover that middle position. Always a good opportunity to take that K91 and take him out. There we go. So it's got a great gun, hasn't it? They've pushed, the heavies have pushed on this way. I'll go back up here. Get a shot on that guy. Keep out of the way of his gun. Got a good shot there. He's coming to get some help, guys. Fortunately, they've not covered anybody there, have they? So we can make an escape this way, hopefully. I don't know where I've been spotted from there. Be interesting to see who's left on their team. The Tiger 2. still down here. Didn't need that. A couple of bad bounces there. The rest of the team have. The E75's been very cautious on ISA. We've got all the HP. Come on, guys. Alright, nice to side scrape there. You've got a couple of beds on a Tiger too. Come on, push. What are you waiting for? You've easily got the HP to do it. T49s do the business on that one. I'm not sure, you must have obviously bugged off early. He went with the right, didn't he? The AMX came with me to the left. Not quite sure how much damage we did there. We had a good few shots, didn't we? Landed a few on that K91. The E75. What's he doing? He's just fired, so he's not going to be firing at you. I've been ultra cautious. It's a good game though. Oh, we did a nice 4k damage. I know we had a few good shots in there. It's a good start. But that's saved my best one for this one, which is excellent. I wasn't expecting that much. The range gods are obviously with me tonight. So that's the first game out of the way. So it's now a case of going on to doing a medium, a heavy and a light. So the question is, what tier 9 medium shall we play? I'm going to go with the T54 E1. Or should I do the standard B? We'll do the T54. I do quite like this tank. It's the traditional 3-shot autoloader. It's not the autoloader like the standard B. Maybe I might be better off using the new European version. But we'll go with this one, see how we get on. Naval Frontier. We're in a platoon game though. We've got the X-Men against us. I know they're a good clan. I've not heard of Nerve. They're basically driving 2 meds. Team are not going meds route. All in then, guys, come on. Let's get yourselves moving. Are they coming this route? I think they're all gone. They've all gone the meds route, I think. Hard to tell though. Nobody went that way to spot them. Which, to be honest, I would normally go that way. But I didn't quite fancy it with the teams playing as they were. Got the Lion there. Didn't manage to land that one, did I? Reload. You don't win anything for tracking them. He was onto a good hiding to nothing there, wasn't he? Oh, look at that. It goes on my HP just about there, doesn't it? We got hit by the JP and the WT at the same time. Which is not what you want. Nothing's hitting, is it? What to do? I have to reload again. Action X is going to come this way. That's the prop. Keeping his face. Just managed to get him there. I was lucky though. Not the biggest high scoring damage game, that one at all. 1359, but stayed alive and won the battle. Which is 5 in a row. It's pretty unprecedented for me recently, that. Okay, we'll just nip over to the website and make sure those games have come in. Let's reload our stats. On to Tyrannix, see what he's scoring there. So we're ahead by only 900. So the benefit of playing second is that you can see their scores as they come in. Or maybe it was all blind actually. Maybe it wasn't blind. Oh no, I've won by score. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was just thinking, why can I see all of his scores there? And it's because I've beaten him in two battles. Our first Vickers game did the trick. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I've lost for words, to be honest. I'm normally scraping around the barrel to win these things, but good game, Tyrannix. Thanks for playing and taking part, which means we're through to the second round in this one. We've still got the we've got Luxval 1994 to play here. Princess Leia's played 3 of F4. So we shall see what happens on the next challenge update on that one. Hopefully we'll get a chance to play it. Well, that one's ended a bit earlier. That I was expecting four battles for this one, but it looks like we've only needed to have the 2. In which case, I wonder is there a third one that we can play? Or shall I just call it end of the day there? We've got 2 challenges off the board. Let's refresh and see what we've got left. So on the active matches here, this actually shows you the matches that are ready for you to play. So yeah, so I've got games against Grillbarrack in Shoot Faster. So you can see here, I haven't started the match, but Grillbarrack has. So it'll be down to whoever plays. I think I'm going to leave that until next time. It's a tier 8. We've had quite a good session here. We've had 5 wins. I hope if you're watching it you enjoyed it, and I certainly did. Some good Vickers CR games there. And I don't know if many of you seen the Discord server, but I put up a poll today, basically asking what the next sort of development is that I'm going to be doing on the website. So we've got a few things in mind. A few things I've been storing up to work on. I've just been working on the stats page itself actually, which has got a new version going out. I'm going to push that out probably tomorrow, I think. I'm just testing it to make sure it works the same as it does in the existing one. We're going to replace the existing stats page. Added a few new columns on there, things like spot ratios and damage per minute. Actually, a few new things that we've not had elsewhere, which I realised I could work out from the tank stats. Made all the sorting, everything work nicely. But yeah, on the Discord server, we can just go and have a look. Actually, I've put a poll up, and we'll just have a quick look at the Discord. Let's see if we do it on this one here. We can see here, I put a feature poll in here, so basically I'm asking people to vote on what we'd like to work on next, now that I've finished off this stats page. Basically, the idea we had was a new challenge, which is a round robin, so we're going to go for that. So instead of having it in a tree, you essentially have everybody play, and the bottom X number of players, so it might be 2, it depends how you set it up, could be 1, could be the number of players. So if you had maybe 30 people, you could knock out the bottom 10, and then the remaining would go into the next round. You can decide how many you want to knock out and how many rounds you've got when you set it up. And the idea is everybody would play those 3 battles, of 4 or 5, or however many you decide, and you then whittle them down until you get left to the last 3 or 4, so you could have as many rounds as you want. So we'll call that the round robin challenge mode. So if you want me to work on that, please vote on here. Basically, I've put a tick box so you can say yes, I like this. The next to say no, we're not really interested in that. And then there's a 1, 2, and 3 button. So if you prefer that we do the challenges first, then tick the 1, or tick the 2, or tick the 3. Another thing people have asked me for is dark mode support on the mobiles and on the web pages. So at the moment, if you go into dark mode, the web page still stays its white existing colors, but I can change that by adding theme support. So it'll make it a lot better for people who are in dark mode. It's something I will be doing. You see that quite a few people have said they like the idea. It's not come out top, but I will be doing it eventually. It's just a case of the order that I do things. I managed to work out the Star 1 calculations as well. I've been looking at the old What B Stars through the archive pages, and I can work out how to make those Star 1 calculations now based on the original What B Stars calculations. So if you want me to go ahead and do that, then vote for the add Star 1 calculations. The other thing I've been looking at doing as well is on the history pages. Currently, we've only got everything's in a single column. I don't know if you've not seen the history pages. Let me just go and switch over and look at my history pages here. So you do that by basically going onto your history, and the history explorer is this section at the top. And what it does is it gives you a configurable, filterable set of stats, so you can look at battles by nation, battles by tier, whether it's a ratings battle or not. Gives you a win rate graph, tells you the tanks that you've had the battles in. I've also added battles by hour and battle by day of week. You see here by battles by hour, what I've done is I've made this into a multi-column here, so you've got your wins and losses. Greens are wins, losses are red. So you see here we've got 3 losses and 3 wins, and it's a total of 6. And what I'm proposing to do with the history is to make the rest of these work in the same way. So we can see here we've had 7 battles for the UK. You'll be able to see how many wins and losses for each of these columns, which would make it, give you a lot more information just by looking at the pages. One of the nice things with History Explorer is you can filter everything. So if you choose just the UK tanks, it'll then filter, show you what tiers you've played, give you again, change the graph, show you what the actual tank is. I've been doing well in the Vickers CR for these latest challenges, and it'll show you the hours, battles by hour of day. You see we've won 6 out of 9, which is good ratio for me, above my average. And we played on Wednesday and Saturday. You can also change on the History Explorer the time period that you're looking at here as well, and again it shows you all the battles that you've got. So if you were to change the filter up here, so if we change that to USA for example, you see the battles by type are changing. The actual stats for the battles are on here, and it's just quite a nice way of looking at your data if you're interested in, you know, one thing I looked at was, you know, over 60 days, when was the best time of winning per day, really, and it's, you know, it varies a great deal. I find that often it's in the early morning, so between 12 and 1, but it's not showing that on these stats here. Look at the 90 days there. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to look at if you get a chance. You can see how many tanks you've played. You see, I've been having a big big run in the Annihilator. I've been having great fun in that thing. It's such a broken tank, but it's such good fun to play. It's not that up if you know how to fight it as well, but in a pair, in a 2, no, it is a very hard tank to beat with people who are using it properly. But yes, okay, so that's the history pages anyway. We'll go and have a quick look now back at the last options. So one of the other things I was going to look at adding was a last number of battle wins, losses or draws. So a bit like in the in horse racing or in Premier League or something, you get your last 5 or 10 matches, and it gives you your win, loss, draw, win, so you can see what sort of form you're in. So I was going to add that to each of your tanks, although it could be tricky if you don't have a full list of, you know, all your battles. For subscribers it'll be fine because we capture all the battles for them, so you'd have a full list, and you could then do things and show your highest streaks and be able to focus on them, biggest losing streak, that sort of thing. Find out when they were, because you know, you have those ones where I think most I've lost is about 20 in a row, but it's always good to look back and see what happened after the event and see what your worst one is. So I thought that'd be quite nice to add. And then the last thing I was thinking of adding was something to do with events and visualization. So when we're playing an event, we'll have some nice graphics up to show who's the leader, and we'll probably add some avatars on there so teams and players can add avatars for themselves. And we'll be able to put a target picture up whoever creates the event, and then we'll be able to see who's nearest to winning or who's in the lead, essentially, in a more visual form, which could be quite good fun. Quite looking forward to doing that. It looks like that one's getting the lead at the moment. There's 8 of you putting that as a first place, and 28 people saying they quite like that idea. I'll leave these running for another week or so and let people put their votes in before I actually get around to doing anything though. But if you do get a chance, I'd appreciate it if you could go on the Discord server and put your votes in. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this challenge catch up. It's very odd that you'll see me win 5 games in a row and and actually win 2 challenges. So it's been a good one for me. We'll see you for the next one, and thanks for joining us. It's Mirage Mike.